Hello Rejects, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over a dev blog that just came out today for Darktide. So let's kind of hop into it and talk about what it's going to be talking about. Let's just, get straight into it. So this dev blog mainly covers the mission terminal. Now the mission terminal is obviously in the Morningstar hub, and they say here players share the space with others and access a variety of missions. We want all players to find a few missions at any point in the time that are relevant to their character's competency. So it basically means whatever level you are, you're going to be able to see those missions, so that makes a lot of sense going forward. Sorry if I do sound a bit groggy today, guys. I kind of have a cold coming up, and to be honest, it's really not that good, but yeah. So furthermore, they went ahead to talk about the little menu. Now, if you guys played through the closed beta, you guys know what this menu looks like. It's pretty much the same thing. They have said a few little bit different things. So first off, they said mission send your strike team and deep into the Terratium hive. A mission follows the structure, so you have your mission difficulty, name, location, type. Now, there's a very interesting thing when it comes to mission rewards. It says what you will get for playing the mission. We have various types of rewards that fuel progression. Experience, obviously. And then it says weapons the player can earn by succeeding a mission, and they have a chance to be rewarded, which makes sense. But then Ordo Ducats, or Ducats, however you guys want to say. And this is like the money currency. It says right here, can be used to buy new weapons and apply modifications to them. So this confirms that, well, they did say we would get weapon crafting, but we're also going to be able to modify our weapons now. When I was actually playing through the beta with my brother opened up a menu where he was able to inspect his weapon, and it had this menu with a bunch of blank slots. It looked almost as if it was like a Call of Duty gun modification menu, and we know there was a slot for adding a trinket on, so they obviously blocked out the little slots where you could actually go ahead and modify your weapons. So that let alone confirms that we're going to have weapon modifications, which is pretty friggin' awesome. And I mean, that let alone is just really exciting that we're getting that along with weapon crafting. The next thing they talked about is they also talked about mission modifiers. They say some missions can have modifiers. We call them special conditions. As an example of this is a power supply interruption. Missions with this special condition will be, as the name suggests, darker and add a unique way of playing the level. A special condition could also apply on a more global scale and add a unique way of playing the level. In Terratium Hive, we call this a global condition, pinned at the top of the mission board. During a global condition, the game will alter all the missions more frequently. There could be, for example, be a blackout in the hive, and therefore almost all the missions available are affected by darkness. That's really cool. They also said certain, mission modifiers and special conditions will change the mission slightly. The world might change a little bit. Your map might be altered. It could be more dangerous, chaotic. Dialogue will change a little bit here and there. So, to be honest, that sounds pretty freaking awesome. Another thing they did also confirm from this is they talk about when the mission terminal will be introduced to the player, and it says you'll be introduced to the mission terminal during the prologue once you have completed basic training. When the mission terminal is accessible, players can team up and start a mission. Obviously, then it goes ahead and talks about how anyone in your strike team can start the mission as long as there's a voter counter, all of that, but during the prologue. So this confirms, similar to kind of how in Vermintide 2 you have that little bit like intro kind of mission cutscene kind of thing. So this right here confirms that for Darktide we're going to have a I don't know if it's going to be like a cutscene or a campaign mission or what, but we're going to have a little prologue section where we get to do the basic training, which we didn't have in the closed beta unless the closed beta basic training is that. but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be like a little mission beforehand or something, which is pretty cool. So from the devlog, we did get a lot confirmed, which is really interesting. So we got weapon modifications, we got special modifiers that are gonna be on missions, which is really hype, and then a potential prologue's gonna be confirmed too. So we don't know how that's gonna work. As far as that goes, they haven't said anything much about crafting or anything more on weapon modifications. They just say that order duplicates can be used to buy new weapons and apply modifications to them. So as far as that goes, that's pretty hype. You know, little bit more of news we're getting fed bit by bit. With that being said, guys, I'm hyped. I hope you guys are hyped. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And let me know down below what you guys think they mean by weapon modifications.